And how do you see Marsh first playing out? How do you think it's going to go down here at Barclays Center? I mean, you have an opportunity in front of you to become a world champion at not only 130 pounds, but 135 pounds.
Hopefully he bob and weave, take his own advice. Cause it's going down, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm coming with everything I got.
And how do you think Marsh's debut performance will unfold down here at Barclays Center? I mean, you have a chance to win a world title at 130 and 135 pounds, so hopefully he follows his own guidance. Music, because it's going down. Buddy, I won't lie, I'm bringing everything I've got. Lamont Roach is becoming known as a fighter who might make Devon's life more challenging. Everyone in the sport has taken notice of Davis Roach's ascent in the boxing world.
It's something that he's not been in the ring with. I'm the total package, and honestly, sometimes I think he doubts himself. But I'm a competitor, and I feel like I'm the best. So
overall, even though he hasn't been in the ring with me, I'm the whole package. To be honest, there are moments when I think he doubts himself, but I'm a competitor and I think I'm the best, so I'm a show. While many fans are thinking that Roach will have an easy night for Tank, some professionals believe that things might work out differently on fight night. Let's catch up.
The same tournament. So, yeah, we fought in the Junior Olympics in the regionals, and we fought in the nationals.
We participated in the Junior Olympics in both the regionals and the nationals. So yes, we competed twice in the same tournament. Both in the ring and when watching other fighters, Shakur Stevenson has long been renowned for his keen intellect and exceptional boxing IQ.
Drinking water.
When Stevenson mentions Lamont Roach,
like
he sees more than simply another name on Davis's list of possible opponents. According to Stevenson, I don't see Lamont the same way that everyone else does. I know that Lamont is an excellent fighter, but this isn't Frank.
And if you ain't on your A game, if you ain't focused,
trying to hear that shit.
If you ain't focused, because I know you ain't focused.
If you're not focused on trying to do that __, you're not at your best. If you're not focused, because I know you're not, Stevenson's comparison of Roach to Frank Martin, another skilled boxer who was unable to manage Davis's strength, demonstrates how much he appreciates Roach's abilities. Stevenson emphasizes that Roach has something unique to give. He is not only skilled but also intelligent and strategic, and Stevenson respects that. Roach knows how to use his intellect in the ring.
Looking at Lamont the way that everybody else look at Lamont, like I know Lamont is a really good fighter. I'm not. This ain't no Frank Martin. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, it's a really good fight. I'm not looking at Lamont the way everyone else does. I know that Lamont is a really good fight. Stevenson has thoroughly examined Roach's fights, and one that sticks out is when he defeated Hector Luis Garcia, a formidable foe who had defeated well-known opponents in the past. Roach displayed incredible patience and accuracy in that fight. Instead of hurrying or making thoughtless mistakes, he waited for opportunities and took advantage of them. Stevenson respects how Roach controlled the fight's tempo and assumed command without depending solely on strength.
Streets. It has been to the streets. I know you ain't focused. So you better tighten up.
Yeah.
You better tighten up.
That's why I got everybody out of there. That's why I got everybody out of there. Can they see my page again?
You better
Can
tighten
they see
up.
my page now?
I've been to the streets, and I know you're not focused, so you're acting very tense. That's why I left to check on my P. I've learned that Stevenson views Roach as hazardous due to his versatility. Because boxing is unpredictable, fighters must modify their strategy. Mid-fight, Roach has demonstrated that he is capable of doing this. For example, when he faced Fergal McCroy, a taller, longer fighter Roach, he had to put in a lot of effort to get closer, but instead of panicking or losing concentration, he used feints and deft footwork to get entry and deal damage. Stevenson appreciates this adaptability and is aware that Davis may find it problematic.
I'm about to show y'all something, and I want y'all to pay close attention. Tank's telling y'all, he don't want to chase him around. Y'all want to see Tank knock people out. You don't want to see him chase somebody around the whole fight, because what happened when Shakur do it, when somebody chasing him around? It's boring. What's next for Tank? If anything, it's going to be Keyshawn out of them two. Keyshawn is more entertaining. Keyshawn going to stand there and throw the punches. You can look into Shakur eyes when I show y'all this, when Terrence Crawford say, look,
Tank is telling you he doesn't want to pursue him around because you want to see him punch people out, but you don't want to see him. I want you to pay attention because I'm about to show you something. It's boring to see someone chase him about during a fight because of what occurred when Shakur did it. What will happen to Tank next? If anything, it will be Key out of the two. Key is more amusing. G&A Key, when I show you all this, you can look into Shakur, Alabama and say, look, because. Stevenson's perspective is so powerful because of his own experience. Since Stevenson is an expert at timing and control, he knows that when he sees those traits in Roach, he is not merely hyping up a possible opponent for Davis, rather, he sincerely thinks Roach has what it takes to make the fight difficult. Stevenson also understands that Davis may find it more difficult to produce his signature power shots because of Roach's defensive prowess. Roach doesn't create many opportunities, and that kind of discipline may irritate Davis and force him to make mistakes.
I say 9th round. What? I say 9th round.
You said 9th?
Yeah.
What's your response to that, Lamont?
Look, he got scared. Look. He looked at night.
I'm telling him, you saying you going down in a 9th?
The conversation has also included Eddie Hearn. I say, Frau what I say, nin frown you say, and yeah, what's your response to that, Lamont? Look, he looked worried and said, I'm telling you that you're going down in a night. When Hearn discusses Lamont Roach, he highlights the attributes that make him a significant threat to Devon Davis, citing his recent victory over Hector Luis Garcia as evidence of his performance prowess. Hearn has a propensity for identifying talent and knowing what makes fighters stand out. Winning a world title under pressure is never easy, and Garcia was a skilled and experienced opponent. But Hearn was impressed by the way that Roach handled the fight with poise and confidence.
What do you think of the announcement of the Gervonta Davis-Roach fight?
I think that, he's had a lot of criticism, but it's not a bad fight. Lamont Roach is a world champion. He's smaller than Gervonta Davis. The problem is not many people are aware of who he is or his ability. But he can fight. I don't think it's a huge fight, but not a terrible one.
What are your thoughts on the announcement of the battle between Gervonta Davis and Roach? I believe that, although he has received a lot of criticism, it isn't a poor fight. LaRoche, a world champion, is smaller than Gervonta Davis. The issue is that not many people know who he is or what he can do, but he can fight. It's not a big fight, but it's not a bad one. Hearn focuses especially on the discipline of Roach, which in boxing means following your strategy and avoiding potentially dangerous situations.
But
Roach has demonstrated that he is capable of doing this against Garcia, even in high-stakes scenarios. Roach maintained his composure, managed the tempo, and carried out his plan flawlessly when dealing with someone as dangerous as Davis. Hearn feels that this type of mental toughness is crucial. Hearn also raises concerns regarding Roach's technical abilities. Roach is a difficult problem to solve because of his superb footwork, quick timing, and solid defensive base. If Roach can dodge the early power shots and make Davis fight on his terms, Hearn believes Davis may find it difficult to find his rhythm. This might result in a closer bout than most people anticipate, especially if Davis gets music agitated. Hearn also discusses a crucial element of boxing that transcends skill: the fact that the underdog, Factor Roach, isn't as good as Davis could work to his advantage. Hearn is aware that underestimating an opponent is a surefire way to lose, therefore Davis may underestimate Roach in the hopes of an easy victory. Roach is a serious threat because he possesses the skill and mentality to take advantage of Davis's arrogance.
You feel like he's been doing whatever he's been doing in personal life. You feel like he's not focused on training and that kind of thing. What did you mean by saying that?
Exactly what I meant. Better be on his A game or I'm gonna bust his ass.
You going for the knockout? Is it